Now let's jump into home runs in baseball. Then we'll talk some more. All right. So home runs. You see 4 listed there in the poll in the chat, which please continue to vote. Here are your 5. Shohei Ohtani plus 150, Matt Olson plus 300, Freddie Freeman plus 325, Marcelo Zuna plus 400, and Pete Crow Armstrong of the Cubs plus 450. Where are you going today? Scott, what's your take on FanDuel cancellation? Wait, what did they do? Tell me more about that. What happened? Tone Loke said weather was great yesterday, but a ton of strikeouts. I know, dude. There were. This heat got to a lot of people. I mean, we had the Cubs and the Cardinals game over 8.5. 8-0. Seeing a lot of teams run away with it, and it just kind of just dies, man. Yeah, it looks like Pete Crow Armstrong is the choice. Plus 450. The Scarecrow. Had me thinking about Lord Infamous. People probably don't even know who Lord Infamous is. All right, yeah, no sweat. DraftKings, Pete Crow. All right, we go on Pete Crow plus 450. Yeah, Scott, please send that over. Yes, I want to read about that. I haven't seen that. All right, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go Pete Crow, 450. All right, let's roll with it. All right, we go on Pete Crow. Brad, AB, a group chat via Discord put together an 11 leg or so home run parlay that hit, and FanDuel is trying to change their rules to negate this type of bull. What are they saying it on? That people collaborated? God, what was that payout? Pat said taking Olsen at home run. Yeah, I like Matt Olson today. Roddy knows. Memphis rapper. Yes, sir. Be Lord Infamous the Scarecrow. People be dancing around my floor. Dude, 3-6 was where it's at. $11 to win $100K. FanDuel, they paid out $2.2 million. Good. Okay, good. I was going to say, they better pay that thing out. Big Tim, my man, going with Spencer Torkelson or Nick Kurtz. Yeah, I like old Nick Kurtz, man. Dude can hit. All right, good. I'm glad that they paid out. All right, let's talk about weather. Keep dropping that in, though. That's fascinating. Good job by those guys, too. I wonder how many people were in that group. Like, I wonder what the if they paid out 2.2 mil. All right, weather. So rain is coming. All right, you're going to see it. Raising the Royals. You got it blowing out 13.5 miles an hour. Temperature 86, feels like 86. Precipitation 34%, moving to 50%. Brad, thank you, man. I'm going to look at that as soon as the show's over. Look, it's probably going to rain in this game. I'm just going to let you know. It's probably going to rain. So if you're betting anything on the Rays and the Royals, be careful because your rain chances are going to go up as the game goes. Cubs and the Cardinals. Again, wind is blowing out. Temperature 89 degrees, feels like 94. Precipitation 18, 20%, right? Not too terribly bad, but again, be careful. Not only the rain, but like we said yesterday, I mean, we played a good bet, the over 8.5, and yeah, Cubs won what, 8-0? Like, come on, man. So yeah, what else do we have? Well, that's not good. There we go. Good Lord. All right. Cubs and the Cardinals. Sorry. I had a little production error there. Braves and the Mets. Yeah. Temperature 81 degrees. Feels like 78. No rain. So you're good there. And I mean, it's blowing in. You can see, but should be all right. Tone low. It was 8-0 in the fifth. I know. It was like, dude. Oh my God. Like, I was looking at it, like watching that game, tracking it, like, how are we not going to hit this? You know what I mean? John taking under 10 in the Rays Royals. Yeah, I feel you there. Millsy, I think the Rain should hold off KC to the game, but still early to tell. All right, good eye, man. Keep us updated on that for sure. And I think that's all the weather that we have. We'll get into hitters here in just 1 second. But like I said, there's not a lot of great weather that's out there. Some is worse than others, but it's not a great weather day in Major League Baseball. You're going to see rain. You're going to see wind kind of going in a lot of crazy different directions. So it actually might help, though, to be honest with you, because it seems like this heat, I mean, players have just been dying out there. You know what I mean? So if it's a little cooler, it might actually help out. It's a good test study today. Yeah. Okay. So John brings up a good point, too. So take the under 10. All right. So number one, take a look at these totals that are out there. You're still going to see high totals. And number two, I was going through the Dodgers, some of their player props today. All right. So, hits, runs, and RBIs, right? And I'll put my picks back up here real quick for anybody who may have jumped in a little bit late. So hits, runs, and RBIs, it's usually either over 1.5 or over 2.5, right? So the three we have today: Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs; Marcell Ozuna over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs; Vladimir Guerrero over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Okay, so you see normally over 1.5, sometimes over 2.5. If you look at the Dodgers, it's over 3.5 for a lot of the players. Shohei, you've got to get 4+ hits, runs, and RBIs. Same thing with Freddie Freeman. 4. So, yeah. And the wind and the weather is not great in Colorado. It's not terrible. I mean, you've obviously got an advantage there. But, yeah, be careful with some of the props. And what I was getting at was, like, you might see some totals and some props that are pretty high. Yeah. I mean, it could be an unders day. We got day baseball. But, yeah, be careful out there. Make sure you shop your books. You get some pretty high stuff out there. All right, let's get into hitter versus pitcher historicals. Matt Olson, 2 home runs off Griffin Canning. Shohei Ohtani, 2 home runs off Austin Gomber. Marcell Ozuna, 2 home runs off Griffin Canning. Seen a lot of Griffin Canning coming right out of the gate. Freddie Freeman, 2 home runs off Austin Gomber. All right. Ezekiel Tovar off Clayton Kershaw. He's got a home run. Rowdy Tellez, he's got a home run. Bobby Witt's got a home run. Gleyber Torres, George Springer, Nico Horner, Andy Pages. There you go. Mookie Betts, he's got a home run. You see a lot of Gomber up there, too. Let's take a look at hits. All right. So you see it here. Off the gas, man, he's got 7. Freddie, he's got 6 hits, hitting 429. Boston Gomber. Ian Happ, hit 400. Steven Kwan, Jose Ramirez, both with 4 hits. Vladimir Guerrero hitting 500, 4 hits, 8 at bats, 1 walk. Marcell Ozuna, 4 hits, 5 at bats. Excuse me, 4 hits, 5 at bats, hitting 800. Randall said, "You get a home run, and everybody gets a home run." There we go. Shohei hitting 364. Seiya Suzuki hitting 750. There you go. Yeah, got some nice ones. All right, hitting streaks. Yandy Diaz, 15 straight games with a hit. Josh Naylor, 13 straight games with a hit. Brandon Lowe, 12 straight games with a hit. Luis Arias, 12 straight games. Tyler Freeman, 12 straight games. Yelich, 9 straight games. Jordan Beck, Mike Honcho, baby, 7 straight games. Matt Chapman, 7 straight games. Ellie De La Cruz, 6 straight games. Carlos Correa, 5 straight games. There you go. So where's everybody